Hi guys, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How's everyone doing? Welcome in, welcome in. How was your day? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for the daily bloom fall. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, guys. Hi Meadow, hi Meadow, hi Meadow, hi Meadow. I missed you so much. It's been so long. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I love you. Get out of here, Meddy. Hi Jumper, welcome in. How are you? Darth is casting unauthorized spells, then acts like the victim. Hi guys. Hi, hello, hello. I'm doing alright, but art is annoying because it strains my eyes. Oh, that's not good. Just stopping by before work. No worries. I hope you have a good work day. Hope you have a good work day. Doing good. Also, good news is that Next Fest on Steam is up, so more demos are available. Bad news is there's more demos for me to work through now is in under a week. That's crazy. No, I appreciate you getting through the demos and whatnot and reading them for me. I really appreciate it. Should be back in an hour. No worries, no worries. I am an angel wherever I go. Thank you very much. In reality, I think I'm always annoying everyone. I think you're fine. I think you're fine. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let me go through the intros real quick. Thank you for opening the gates, Gemini. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for first here. Welcome in. Hi, Volgray. Hi, Display. Hi, Medi. Hi, Darth. Hi, Swag. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Fall. Hi, Jumper. Is that everybody? Yeah, I believe that's everybody. Let me go do shoutouts real quick before I forget. She said my name. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Alright. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I can't stay, but I shall be lurking. I hope the stream goes well. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by in the first place. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the daily bloom as well with an 81. Nice. Admittedly, good for me. It's great for a friend I know. TLDR, they had a family member steal from their sister because they decided to talk to a loan shark. They were thankfully okay. What? That's crazy. I'm glad that they're okay. That's good at least. I'm glad that they're okay. Let's see. What else did I miss? Did I miss any comments? I don't think I did. But welcome in, guys. I genuinely hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys had a good Monday morning. A good Tuesday morning for those of you ahead of the time zone. Welcome in, guys. You missed Medi? Did I? She said my name? That's the only thing he said. And he's being ridiculous. But welcome in, guys. Let's see what else announcements I have for today. Alright. So, events. We currently have a few events. Oh, I don't think I'll be here during your birthday so early. Happy birthday, Miss Meadow. Oh, no worries. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you have a lot of fun. I hope you have a lot of fun at TwitchCon. I hope you have a bunch of fun there. No, you missed his presence. Oh. I'm just kidding. No, if anything, I've been worried about him because he's been stressed out because of work, of his uni work. But I mean, I guess, if that makes you feel happy, Medi, I guess that means I'm first. All right, your words of affection, Darth. Let's see. Darth, thank you for being an active member of the community. I really appreciate you always participating in events, watch-alongs, community nights, as well as just being part of the community and just being actively in it. I really do appreciate you a lot because of that. I really do appreciate it. She always does. Get out of here. She always stresses about me because of how deeply in love with me she is. I'm sorry? Me? In love with you? I think your delusions are getting a little too strong today. I think you need help. You need help. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to admit that you need help. Let's see. Can you help me? I'm sorry. I'm busy. In fact, I have a collab after this, so I'm very busy. You gave him all the audio clips he needs. What have you done? Yes, they are okay and decided to ignore said family member since they are the kind of person who digs their own grave then begs someone to toss them a ladder. The other person, not the friend. Ah, okay, okay. Well, I hope karma gets them. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out, right? But I have a few events listed, a few announcements listed. So, Padlet for birthday. It will close on the 14th. I posted an announcement regarding it, but the Padlet will be closed on the 14th. You will not have access to it once it hits 9 p.m. PST, 12 a.m. EST. So make sure you fill out your letters, you post your art. Just post something in there for me that I can read. I will be reading them once it hits midnight my time. I'll be giving them a read and then I'll be responding to them over in the Discord. I'll probably post a sub channel or a text channel to respond to your messages and whatnot. Is probably what I'll do. Hi Chichi, welcome in. Thank you so much for the daily bloom. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, that's the Padlet for the birthday. It will be closing on the 14th at 9 p.m. PST, 12 a.m. EST. It'll be the 15th for those of you in the East Coast. So make sure you guys do that. I'll hang out for as long as I can and then I gotta go. No worries. No worries. I appreciate you dropping by and just hanging out in the first place. I appreciate that. Yes, I am. Or I mean, I appreciate the dicks. That's crazy. You haven't peeked right, man. I have not. I have not. I've been respecting the rules and making sure I don't take a look. I haven't even been looking at the text channels. I haven't looked at the Padlet. I haven't even opened it. So don't worry. I didn't look at anything. So you have nothing to worry about. Hi, Matt. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the daily bloom. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the daily bloom. Hi everyone, how's it going? It's going good. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Oh. Bubba was not happy. Where was I? Yeah, Padlet. It will close. So make sure you guys post that. Do that. Remember when you get help, the mods are not a licensed psychologist. That being said, take a seat in the comfy couch chair and tell me about your mommy. Tell me about your wife. Oh, Jesus crazy. Oh, Medi, your words of affection. All right. Medi, I'm very proud of you for finishing all your work. You literally have like a week or two left of uni. You're almost out of there, but I'm very proud of you. I will admit that it had me worried a little bit because you've been stressed and whatnot, but I'm glad you were able to finish your work and you could get this week of a break. And then you'll be almost finished with uni, so I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. Bark. Yeah, he is not happy. I think he heard someone at the door. Not so good, but I'll survive, I guess. Thanks for asking though. Oh, that's not good. Well, I hope your day gets a lot better. Hope your week goes a lot better. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay on your end. I was wondering my message didn't send. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why. Don't forget Meadow Medi did say he calls you his cowgirl bonkim. I saw that post and I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? When was this? Maybe I should be more stressed so Meadow worries about me more. Get out of here. Get out of here. But yeah, Padlet. It's closing on the 14th. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Yeah, it closes tomorrow. So make sure you guys fill that out. And then on the 15th will be my birthday stream. We will be playing Alien Isolation. We watched Alien last week. It was pretty good. It was recommended because they were like, the game has some references to the movie, but the movie doesn't have reference to the game, so it would be perfect to watch that instead and then play the game. So yeah, we'll be playing Alien Isolation on Wednesday. So, yeah. I'm excited, as you can as you can probably tell. I'm so excited. It closes in 20 hours if my math is correct. Isn't it more than 24 hours? I have no clue. I have no clue. We'll see. I was making the joke that you would ride me every night if you didn't understand. Get out of here. I don't. In his dreams, probably, but never in reality. That'll never happen. Wait, no, don't bonk him. He would be into it. Have Gemini bonk him. Yes, Gemini, you got this. Yep, still working on my puns. I mean, message for you. Get out of here. Okay, since Medi's almost done, I will offload all my algebra work on him. Then he can be more stressed. This is crazy. Meadow will care about me more. Get out of here. Shit, I got my math wrong. It's okay. You were close enough. I'm sure you'll be fine. You won't. Get out of here. You could. No. I'm good. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. Cowgirl Meadow is clearly a cowgirl. Meadow is clearly a water deer. Right? Right? Meadow, will you be bringing back your party hat for your birthday? Yes, I will. I'll be bringing back my party hat. Don't you worry. It'll be there. It'll be there. Meadow, why would you do this to poor Maud? You know he would like it regardless. What? Let's see. So we have Alien Isolation. We have that. Also, I don't know my days. I thought the 15th was Thursday. You're all good. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. But yes, we have Alien Isolation on Wednesday. And then for polls, we have polls currently going on. The event poll is currently going. I believe it closes in tomorrow or 2 days from now. So make sure you put in your vote. We have fun and guest drawings, love advice center, and then sing along. Once again, the poll is gonna close very, very soon. Make sure you put in your pick. There's a description of what each of those events are over on the Discord in the announcement section. So make sure you go look for it and then vote for the poll vote for the event that you want, which will be hosted next month on the first Monday. So make sure you look out for that. I have a poll for Cozy Games also up as well. It's above the announcement post, so make sure you post you vote for your Cozy game that you want to see for tomorrow. I listed like 5 or 6 options in there, so make sure you take a look. You take a look and vote for one you want. Then we have some collabs. We have some collabs today. We have Letters of Arala, which will be over at Medi's channel at 9 p.m. PST, 12 a.m. EST. So make sure you guys drop on by. I'll be there. We will have Peanut, Jasper, and I in there with Medi. So make sure you drop on by. We'll be voice acting for Medi. Then we have Minecraft with Shymon, Wolf, and Historia over on Saturday at 8 p.m. PST, 11 p.m. EST. I believe Wolf will not be participating in that one because he will be at TwitchCon as well. So Wolf will not be there, but I believe everybody else should be. If anything does change, we'll let you guys know. Then we have Peak with Rosalie and Poppy on the 21st, I believe. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. The time hasn't been set from my knowledge, but it's probably gonna be during a midstream. So I'll probably transition from one game to another once we get ready and whatnot. Then I have the watch along voting. The watch along voting will be posted on the 19th. And we will be doing an anime this time. Since we did 2 movies, we're going to do anime this time. So we will be putting a poll for what anime you guys would want to watch. So keep an eye out for that. Once again, it'll be on the 19th. And then community nights will forever be held on Fridays, Friday nights. If we have watch-alongs posted, then it'll be, community nights will be done after the watch-alongs. But watch-alongs will be every Fridays. So keep out for that. It's 30 hours till the Padlet closes. Thank you. You're correct if you're going off of Australian 15th. Oh, that is true. Shit, I already gotta go. I'll be back before you end, though. If my wife comes into stream, tell them I said. All right, I got you, Darth. I got you. But thank you so much for hanging out for a bit before you had to leave. Hope to see you very, very soon. Let's see. I finally fixed the mod. Turns out it was a data issue where the game was on an external drive, but the mod was installing itself on the main drive, so it's fixed. Oh, nice! Glad you were able to figure that out. That's good. What else? I believe that's all the announcements I have for today. Is there anything else? Oh, so if you guys know a few of my friends on this platform, you guys should know about Dodo, the bird. The bird played Little Nightmares 2 and finished it today. So I dropped on by because that bird was awake at 7 p.m. PST or something. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, and I guess we're in the talks of potentially playing Little Nightmares 3 together. So we'll see how that is gonna go. But yeah, that's gonna be I don't know when it's gonna happen because we're waiting on Vivian. So once Vivian's done, maybe that'd be chaotic as hell. I'm pretty sure she's gonna purposely kill me. I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm snacking on a fry. But yeah, that'll happen. I don't know when, I don't know what time, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Anything else? There was something else. I'm trying to figure out if there's something else that I needed to announce, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. If that's the case, I will be posting a poll for the game demo that we're gonna be playing today. So horror game demo, it's gonna be Cabernet and then Scarlet Hollow. Between those two, I have both of them downloaded, but it's gonna be both either one of those two. So the poll's gonna go for 2 minutes. Put in your votes. They're both demos. Could you explain the games? Oh, yeah. So, Cabernet is a 2D narrative RPG set in 19th century Eastern European-inspired world with a modern twist. Guide Lisa, a young vampire in a new unlife among the unsuspected townsfolk. Will you retain your humanity or descend further into the horror you have become? That's Cabernet. And then we have Scarlet Hollow, which is a visual novel where your aunt's dead, your cousins hate you, and you're stuck in the dead-end town of Scarlet Hollow. Choose your path through a branching narrative so dense that you'll see less than 1/5 of the game on a single playthrough. So it's like a visual game. Scarlet Hollow is the game by the devs that did Slay the Princess. Yes, pretty sure it's Cabernet. Oh, Cabernet, thank you. I searched it on Google, and it was like alcohol. I was like, okay. It is, yeah. Oh, thank you. You also saw IM3? What's that? Oh, Little Nightmares. Oh, fuck. I was like, what is that? It's pure peak absolute cinema, no spoilers. I haven't seen it, much of it. It's okay, at least you're pretty. Get out of here. Hi, Shy. Hi, wifey. How are you? Thank you so much for the daily bloom. Hi, wifey. Hope you're doing good. You choose the first one. Okay, so... Okay, I'm looking over, just making an eye. So, 1 for Cabernet, 4 Valgray. Just woke up from a little nap, but hope you're doing well. I am, thank you. Alright, and the winner is Scarlet Hollow. So that is what we will be playing today. Scarlet Hollow. Let's see. Let me make sure the game goes. Game is going. I am not your wife! Oh my lord. Ooh, the music's nice. Alright, game. Yeah. There it is. And then I don't know if I should put SCARLET HOLLOW Demo. I mean, should I put games and demos instead? I might do that because it's not the actual game. I might just do games and demos because that might be the best. Because we're gonna be switching back and forth anyway. I feel like this is fitting. This is fitting. Okay. SCARLET HOLLOW is really good in my opinion. We get to hear lots of reading from Meadow too. Oh, okay. Got you guys. I got you guys. Okay. Let me make this full screened as well. Full screen, unseen text. No, I don't want to. I'm sure games and demos will be fine. Thank you. It's so weird seeing you normal after so long with the sticky notes. It feels like a new model. That's what everybody kept saying. Like, once the sticky notes were taken off, everybody was just like, you look odd. You look weird. But you look naked. It really does. I miss her beard. That's so funny. Okay, before we continue, let me put some things away. Hi, Tribals. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Let me put some things away because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't eat at all today. So I ordered food, but they came late. So it came like right as stream started. So I'm gonna put the food away. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna put the food away because I don't want to get in cold and whatnot. So I'll be back. Well, it's gonna get cold in the fridge, but like I'll eat it after stream or something. Eat your food? I'll do it after stream. Don't you worry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hi. I'll be honest, I wasn't very hungry. I wasn't very hungry at all today. So I didn't order food until like little later. Even then I wasn't very hungry, but I was like, maybe I need something in my system. But the delivery took longer than expected. So, yeah. What's with VTubers and not eating? I promise you I usually eat, but today I wasn't very hungry. But I'll eat later. I promise. I'll eat something later. Don't you worry. I promise. If anything, I'll take a little bit of a ad jail break. Like a little longer than usual, so I could eat something a little bit. Oh, if you do later, like the game enough to get it later, the saves from the demo carry over to the full game. Was really nice of that. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay. Then let me make sure. Wow, the music's loud. I might do like halfway. That. Because that music was kind of loud. What the fuck? That looks fine. That looks fine. Alright. Nope. Go back. I wasn't ready. Go back. I wasn't ready. To the main menu, please. Thank you. Okay. Alright. I'll be switching over to the screen. If the music's too loud or anything, let me know. But here we go. Okay. Let me know if the music's too loud. Hello? Why is my controls not working? Me? Hello? Can I go to my little corner? Thank you. Alright. How is the audio? Audio too quiet? Too loud? Sounds good for now? Okay. If it ever gets a little too much later, let me know. Yep, sounds good. Okay, okay. So, we're gonna be playing SCARLET HOLLOW. Once again, it's a visual novel, and I was looking at the settings, and it did say It did say there's flashing images, so just a heads up on that. So let's get that started. Okay, so start. My name is Meadow. Thank you for the daily bloom. You could turn yourself up a bit, but that's just for me. Get out of here. Hi, Tribals. How are you? Well, with the 6%, it's okay. It's okay. Tomorrow will be better. Alright, Meadow. That's me. You live in the city of Lunarium Forest. I am a she, her. Does not impact gameplay. Oh, okay. So she, her. What's... Can I... Huh? What is this? What did I do? What was that? Return? What was that? What did I do? That scared the crap out of me. I'm doing good. I have a job interview tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes really well. Let's do this. Okay, select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. So, powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room, a mean right hook. Or mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Keen eye. Observant with a knack of for picking up small details. Empathetic. Book smart. Well-read and rational. Possesses a wealth of esoteric knowledge and knows when to use it. A talented researcher. Hot. Extremely good looking, a natural flirt. People just like you. Probably because you're a good person. Alright. Obviously, you're the last one. Get out of here. Text settings? Yeah, the text settings. I know the trait Medi would say. Which one? Obviously, hot and talk to animals. That's crazy. Okay. Which one should we choose? Huh. Maybe keen eye and talk to animals? Yeah? Being serious, I'd say mystical and animals. I can see that too. My thoughts were either mystical, keen eye, and then talk to animals. One of these, well, 2 of these 3. Choose what you feel like is best. I feel like this is a must. And then... Guys, am I more strange or more perceptive? Am I more strange or more perceptive, guys? I promise the answer you choose will not be used against you in the future. Oh my god, so I was putting my food away. Right? And I walked by my sourdough. It overflowed. So I must have fed it too much, or it's really active because I'm keeping the house a little bit warmer than usual because it's colder season now. And my god, it overfilled, so I have to wash the fucking cloth that I used to, like, cover the jar. Because it's like, it's a dome now. And now I have to wash it and shit. Oh my god. But at least it's going good. You get pretty much all of my puns, even the more obscure ones. So perceptive, I say. Okay. I will go with perceptive. And then we could always change it up. If there, because it says, like, it gives you additional paths and dialogue options. So if we want to redo a new run, we could do that. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off. And now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, The 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots, I'm assuming it's depots, that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin got the ticket. The funeral of Pearl on Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying, oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking to you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know? Pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. What the fuck? Our usual prank stuff. Pushing joggers into the harbor? Hello? He looks a little strange. He does. Oh, hey, it's... That's me, Paul Gray. What the heck? That is not Medi. This guy is strange. Medi is just unique. Okay. Wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, so chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. Not gonna lie, I would be like, are you serious? What's wrong with you? Personally. Because that is not a fucking prank. I don't like pranks that can, like, potentially injure a person or put them in danger. And what he just did is putting someone in danger. You don't know what's in those waters. You don't know if the person could swim. What the fuck? How rude. Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Yeah, I was such a shithead back then. I'm still a bit of a shithead, but hey, nobody's perfect. I'm sorry? Is this him saying that? Pobody's nerfic? I don't like this guy. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh, fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound out hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Girl. What do you mean you dated this guy in the end? Hello? Thank you so much for the clip. What do you mean you ended up dating this guy? That's stupid. You got mad at him over this? Girl, get yourself some standards. No, for real. Though, about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real. And jeez, you ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Bro. Threaten. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time. Never follow through with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I have never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming that you have. Smile and pretend he didn't just say that. The fuck? Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, and you don't know me. That's the miracle of bus rides. We're never going to see each other again, so we don't need to hide who we are. This right here is a closer relationship than most people will ever have. The fuck? I think if he disappeared, no one would care. May I sacrifice it? You're more than welcome to. Though, who am I kidding? Maybe we'll see each other again. Anyway, you're young. Anyways, you're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Why weren't you living with her? Why are you here instead of Virginia? But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. What the fuck is this asshole? What is this asshole? This guy's like complete asshole. Hello? What? Is he stupid? Oh my god. I'm just... I don't even know what to say at this point. This guy needs a good punch to his chin. Maybe that'll rattle his brain back into place. No, for real. Kenai, do you love her enough to make this work? You're kind of a piece of shit, aren't you? Haha, that's interesting. Smart move. Get out while you still can. Remain silent. I'm gonna do you love her enough to make this work? I'm starting to wonder if English was not the writer's first language, because some things aren't quite adding up. See, it sounds like it's right. I just think this guy's a weirdo and a whack job. I think he's just... something's loose in his noggin. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you threatened to kill her. But now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Huh, yeah, good stuff to think about. What a fucking ass. It reads alright. I think they want to portray just how mental this fucker is. Yeah, his ass on his phone right as soon as I speak. What a bitch. And he completely ignores what I say. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. Scarlet Hollow, just a small town you probably haven't heard of. Don't answer. I'm not gonna answer this fucker. Don't answer. You don't say a word. The last thing you need right now is for him to know where you're going to be staying for the next week. If you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost no one ever goes up that way, though, actually. Wait, didn't you say you were on your way to your wife? Why are you going to a stop? Hello? I thought you were going to Virginia. Well, New York, I guess, at this point. I don't fucking know. Oh my lord. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mines. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see? And there's always a job listing or two on the board around here. I've never thought to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. I don't like this dude. I'm pretty sure he might be drunk or high. He's about as contradictory as an HR meeting. That's crazy. He looks back at his phone and for once focus on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. You can leave. Here, I have something for you. The stranger riffles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. Why is it dripping? They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Why were you paying attention if I was eating or not? Why is it soaked? You couldn't put in something else? Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip, sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Take the peanuts. No thanks. Screw you and screw your peanuts. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Eat the peanuts. Why would you put boiled peanuts in a bag? Right? I don't want it. I'm not a big fan of boiled... Well, to be fair, I haven't tried boiled peanuts. I don't mind peanuts normally. But I've never tried boiled peanuts. I wouldn't trust this man with a spoon. I wouldn't want those, that's honestly. Hi, Rosalie. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. How is your day? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good today. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? Take the peanuts? No thanks. I don't want those. No thanks. Bye. You put your hand up to say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. What the fuck? I'm good, how are you? How are the horror games? It's going good so far. We just started with this one. It's called Scarlet Hollow. It's a demo. But so far, the guy's creepy. This guy's really creepy. He's fucking strange. And an asshole, too. But otherwise, it's going good. Boiled peanuts. I can't remember the last time I had them. I don't think I've ever had them. I've only had, like, just regular peanuts instead. I've never tried boiled peanuts. I heard boiled peanuts, you could eat the shell, though. Is that correct? Or was I being lied to? The young man sets the peanuts down on an empty seat next to him. The juices dribble throughout the juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Ew. Oh my god. And just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Oh, the art style's so cool. Yeah, no, the art is really nice. I like the art so far. I love how it looks. Hi, available. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the Daily Bloom. The stranger's peanuts. Yeah, he just left them there. I said I don't want it. And he just left it there. How rude. Dear God, women terrify me because of what they read. I mean, hey, some people have different interests. That's okay. Hi, Miko. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the Daily Bloom. Hi, Dip. Welcome in. Oh, Scarlet Hollow. Yeah. It's, we're playing the demo. We're giving it a try. Because it was on the list that Gemini has made, and so far, the guy's creepy. Otherwise, it's going good. But the art, yeah, the art is really nice. I like the art of it. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in the front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engines, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Meadow. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Looks like someone needs a hug. Hey, Tabitha, give her your condolences. Remain silent. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Tabitha. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. The other side project that was made as a wait for our main game became one of the greatest narratives on the decade, in my opinion. Wait, this one? Or their other side project? What's their other side project? Sure, but I think if someone reads a book called Daily Morning at the Monster Milking Farm is a big red flag. No, I'm not joking. That is the title or something similar. What? I've never heard of that. What the fuck is that? Slay the Princess? Oh, yeah. Slay the Princess is so popular. I haven't played the game myself, obviously. But, that one is so popular. A lot of my friends play it. Same dev, yeah. I believe when Gemini was explaining the game a little bit, Gemini mentioned that it was the same devs that made Slay the Princess. Oh, same dev. Yeah, they're the same devs. They're the same devs. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. So the Explore doesn't advance stories. Okay. I just started Slay the Princess. How is it? I think I watched you play it during the first time you streamed it, I think. If I remember correctly. But I wanted to lurk more because I know that I'm probably gonna play it eventually. But how is it? Are you liking it a lot? Slay was made by an in-between dev cycle originally. Oh, really? That's good, though. That's good. It's so good. So many storylines. Ooh, I might play it in the future for sure then. Because, I didn't play it myself, so I didn't see a lot of, like, gameplay. Because I know it was recommended to me quite a few times. But yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Welcome back, Fall. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, explore the remains silent. Okay. How are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? I don't think that's a fucking... So, the funeral. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. Okay. How are you holding up? Fine. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, alright? Oh, that's good to hear. Say nothing. I'm gonna do Kenai. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom, before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I don't think I should mention my mom. I feel like my mom hasn't had a good relationship with this side of the family, so I'm gonna just ask about the funeral. So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Geez, that's almost a whole week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know that this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details yet? I'm gonna ask if she needs any help. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Okay. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. Let's do that. Okay, but hear me out. She is pretty attractive. Yeah, she just looks fucking dead tired. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Haha, yeah, Dead Moms Club. I guess she isn't paying for any mortuary service. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. Let's see. Which one? I don't know. So, I'm the type that's like, I have anger issues. Let's start off with that. I have anger issues to the point where, if I'm not close with someone, even if they're family, right? Which I got yelled at a lot because of this reason. If someone I'm not close with becomes, like, snappy with me like this, I don't take it very easily. So I get snappy back. Or I do something that essentially, like, puts them on the spot. So honestly, if they talked about my mom like that and I was close with I'm close with my mom. So if I had a relative that talked about my mom like that, I would probably do the first one. I'd go with the second to the last one. Yeah. Yeah, the one being I'm sorry is just like the polite way of doing it. I would go with number one because I'm like, don't talk about my mama like that. That's how I would do it. That's not anger issues. That's pretty normal because that's everyone in my family. Like, it's just, I just don't understand how people could be like this rude. I don't know. I know she's going through a lot, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like it's more effort to be mean. I had to go AFK for a minute. Did you take the peanuts? I did not. I left it on the seat. He wouldn't like take it with him, so he just left it there and I just left it. Maybe try to get on her good side though, because I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be, well, they said there's gonna be consequences or something like that. So let's go with, I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? I'm gonna say that because what a bitch. Hi, Blarg! Welcome in! How are you? Looking cool today? Thanks! How are you? Hope you're doing good. Guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club, bitch! Your cousin turns to you with an icy glare. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. You're really not going to drop it, are you? She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. Remain silent. Doing alright, hope you are too. I'm doing good! You gotta spend a week with her. I'd at least make nice with her. Too late! What a bitch! Remain silent. You decided to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Can't believe Meadow ignored me. What do you mean ignored you? I was waiting for you to finish your sentence! You said, oh yeah, also. Yeah, also what? Also what? I was waiting for you to finish your fucking sentence! How rude. Oh my god. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it, perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Yeah, it looks kinda... This is scary. This is scary right here. Is that a cliff edge? Yes. Hi, Envy. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a great day. I am having a very great day. Welcome in. How are you? Hey, bad beginnings can be mended as long as both parties wish for that at least. Yeah. I meant on Discord, but sure, that also works. What do you mean I ignored you on Discord? Oh, when you pinged fall? I said don't. I said leave fall alone. You're hit with the blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the void. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the ashes and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Now, I told that Fall was being mean and you left me to his tyranny. Fall wasn't even being mean. He just said he won't give you a volcano. Per my rules. Hi, Dodo. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. My request of affirmation from the water deer for which that bus guy was sacrificed to. Alright, Volgray, I really do appreciate you always stopping by as much as you can. I even appreciate you stopping by during that Saturday stream that I had where it was getting pretty late. So you even just dropping by to just say hi is very sweet of you. So I appreciate that. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Cool, thanks. So you live here? It's beautiful. It's beautiful and clean. This place is falling apart. I thought y'all were loaded. Can't you afford to fix this dump? Remain silent. I'm gonna just say cool things. I have a volcano to give Gemini. I could draw you a really bad volcano. That's funny. Follows being a bully. Gemini is my hero. Get out of here. So do you agree with me, don't you? Damn. How dare you deny a man his volcano? Because that man is going to cause chaos. That's why. That's why. Fall is bad, Gemini is good. That bad, no. They're both good. They're both good. Cool, thanks. Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Okay. Someone cleans this place? There's a kitty! Good people give volcanoes to serendipities. Except when we are all aware that the serendipities will cause chaos. Right? Right? You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen? Or does this person just say they did it and leave? This is so nice. It's nice. It's perfect. Awesome. I love PB&J. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna talk about how clean this place is, because, like, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, and we have Agile! We'll be right back after Agile, guys. Let's use this time to go use the restroom, grab a drink, grab a snack. I might heat up some of my food and snack on it for a little bit, but we'll be back. Maybe give me, like, maybe 5 minutes, if anything. But we'll be right back, guys. Alright, welcome back from Agile, guys. Meadow's abandoning us? I'm not! Hi, Queen! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the 8 months! I appreciate you! Hope you're doing good! Welcome in, welcome in! I just noticed that the window to the left is supposed to be the same window on the right of the chatting screen. Yeah, I believe so. I think it connects. Which I thought was so cute. It's so cute. I love it. Welcome back, thank you. Did I miss anything else? I don't think I missed anything else. Okay, we will continue. Let me just fix my hair because it's in the way. Hi, Queen. Thank you again for the 8 months. I really appreciate it. Hope you've been doing good. This place is a shithole, and I'm starting to think this ain't their house. I don't know. How is this house not condemned? My house is in much better shape, and even we know it'd be condemned because the bathroom tiles sinking. They're sinking floorboards. Half the lights don't work, and that's crazy. You're welcome. I'm doing good. That's good to hear. You're doing okay. That's good to hear at least. At least you're doing okay. Hope your day gets a lot better. Hope this week goes amazing for you. Okay, let's see. So I think I'm gonna go with the second one. Kind of see what they say and hope that we could come back to the other ones. Because I'm assuming, like, some options prevents it. So since these are technically the same, this one is gonna disappear if I click this one, is what I'm assuming it is. So I'm gonna do that. You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did it and leave? Oh, I keep a close watch on Janie. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level of dirt and grime you have to learn to live with. Huh. Do you actually expect me to eat here? Y'all could try a little harder, though. Let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'll let it go. Alright, sorry. Wonderful. Now that you're done insulting my kitchen, do you have any other questions before we move on to the next part of the tour? I wasn't insulting your kitchen. It's dirty. That it is what it is. There's nothing I can really... I'm just stating a fact, if anything. You even admitted there's dirt and grime that you can't even get out. So technically, I'm not fucking wrong. It's not insulting when it's stating the facts. Anyway. Awesome. I love PB&J, sir. How'd you know it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be real. It's not. I got an achievement though. I didn't, but good for you. Is there somewhere in the town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? Is there somewhere in town to buy food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a grocery store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store? House very folksy. How? General store? What's wrong with that? Better question, if the house is so old and it's so broken down, how is the electric bill working? Or electric still working? Hell, if they burned it down, it'd be a mercy, right? We still need a laughing emote for every time Meadow goes off on an NPC like that. Hi, Fearless, welcome in! Yeah, I want to get a new batch of, emotes soon. I don't know how soon, but I do want to get those done. I might join a waitlist again, because it's probably going to be a bit. Howdy, hi! Hope you're doing good. General store, how folksy, but I'm your guest. Oh, I didn't actually budget for groceries this week. Sweet, thanks. Sorry, I looked over right as you redeemed that. That was my bad. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna do sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. What if I want ice cream? What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. Alright, what's next? Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Damn, keep reading. I'm sorry. I choked on air. Okay. Talk to animals. Approach the cat. Is that your cat? Leave the cat be. Is my cousin gonna give me stares if I, like, openly talk to the cat? I feel like maybe I should wait. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, fuck it. I want to figure out what happens. Okay. Talk to animals. Approach the cat. Don't try to pet THRU. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Oh, is it a French cat? It's a French cat. I'd condemn this house just to save the damn cat from this sorry excuse of a homeless shelter. Oh my god. The quick save, yeah. Ne me parle pas? Ne me parle pas? Sorry, I don't speak French. Okay, but can I pet you? Why do I ever bother talking to cats? My French is failing me. I don't know what that means. It says don't talk to me. Oh, thanks. Okay, leave her alone then. Clearly this is a cat that wishes to be left alone. You slowly back away. Come on, let's get back to the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to not have fallen through the floors. Damn! Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Oh my god. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corner of the bathroom, and mystery stains paint the floor. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Wait, are you sure this toilet works? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. What a nice bathroom! I just love the lie option. It's so funny. Okay, but look at that distinguished gentleman, right? I've seen worse in real life, I think. You think? Maybe there's a reason Janie only cleans the kitchen. Maybe. Okay. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Wait, are you sure this toilet works? Yes. Why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so crusty. Okay, remain silent. Sigh, okay. You sigh in resignation. Okay. That's the spirit. Okay, this is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Never mind, I don't need to go. Lift the toilet seat. Oh. I feel like I shouldn't, like, make her more upset, because I kind of made her upset in the beginning, and we don't know how that's gonna go. So, lift toilet seat. Ew! The bugs. Scram, fellas, the jig is up! Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. You're good, actually. Use the facilities. That's so funny, though. We can understand the bugs. Use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out the hall. That's amazing, yeah. Out in the hall. Next up, guest bathroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linen are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. I'm assuming that her mama kind of looks the same. You could see it in their eyes. Honestly, I'd be fine living here as long as there isn't any mold. I've lived around enough so that, of that for one lifetime. Yeah, as long as there's a mole, you know, I wouldn't mind. And maybe, like, slowly save up to get it renovated. Because, my god. A lot of the places is a little rough. Kenai, what's with all the boxes? Should, you mean something could be in there. Kenai. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Offered to help move them? What kind of family stuff? Okay, I won't press you. Offered to help move them? Do you need help moving them? Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment. No. Oh, okay. Okay, what a bitch. This is great. Way better than what I'm used to. It seems a little dusty. This room is nice, thank you. Who used to sleep here? Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here. Carry on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. A little shithead. Guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away and others down the line. Okay. You know, we don't have to inherit our parents' bad blood. We can start fresh now that it's just us. I'm gonna do that. Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you aren't exactly one to talk. Clearly, you and I have very different opinions on hospitality. Maybe we can start fresh tonight. Just stay out of my hair until then, okay? I have work to do. What a bitch. What kind of visual novel is this? Murder, mystery, horror? It's horror. It's horror-based. Is it very horror-like? I don't think so. Maybe more creepy vibes, if anything. But yeah. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Okay, so the options are, I didn't know we owned a coal mine. Can I come watch? That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. Sounds pretty boring. That's kind of sad. Ew, gross. Running a coal mine has got to be one of the most ethical and physical vile jobs on the planet. Girl boss remains. Well. Can I send the children to work at the— No! Maybe I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Okay. Do the girl boss? Okay. Girl boss it is. Damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about girl boss. Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name. Any other inane questions before I leave? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Let Tabitha leave. What am I supposed to do while you're gone? I don't know. I don't wanna. Maybe I won't keep you, because I feel like I don't want to pry into it too much. Inane, it means stupid or useless. Oh, okay. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Explore a PB&J sounds great right now. Settle into your room, go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate. Might as well head to town. I'm gonna go get a PB&J. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweighs your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Well, let's search the pantry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. There's a dead rat. Talking to yourself. Welcome back, Medi. Okay, let's take a closer look. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten. A thin layer of dust collected on its covers. You pick it up. I'm sorry? Calf's brain? Teddy's favorite? Serve on toast or with plain cracker? Huh? What the fuck? Extra protein? That's crazy. I hope you didn't miss me too. I didn't. Can I eat that? No. You flip to a bookmarked page. Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. So it's called calf's brain jelly, yeah. THRU? THRU any percent? Aspic is a jelly. Oh! Yeah, this side of the family is certainly something. Yeah, it seems like it. Let's face it, that rat is probably the safest thing to eat in this pantry. That's crazy. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Let's take the bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and the PB&J itself. Take peanut butter. If. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Ew. All you need now is some jelly and a plate and a knife. Okay, close the pantry. Mad cow disease? What? You close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Let's search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catches a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." Oh. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Check the mayonnaise. Why the mayonnaise all of a sudden? Let's check the mayonnaise. You know, you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old the mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar. Its label flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years... Jesus. My throat. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Ew. Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. Take jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking the expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. That's actually true. They have certain percentage of bugs just become part of the food. The percentage isn't for safety. It's just it's how much can be in before people notice. Oh, that's crazy. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. The only thing you need now are a plate and a knife. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Examine all takeout. Oh my lord! Okay, alright. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. This substance doesn't just smell bad. It smells ancient. For God's sake, put it back, eat it. For God's sake, put it back. Your body reacts before you even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep primal disgust. You shove the container back in the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully, you can forget it exists and move on with your life. I've seen worse in my fridge. That's crazy. Yeah, best put it back before it starts developing language skills. That's crazy. Let's close the fridge. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Let's approach THRU. THRU hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Do you like living here? Do you know what's in the sealed part of the estate? Can you tell me about Tabitha? Can you tell me about my aunt? Do you like living here? So, do you like living here? I despise small talk. Do you know what's in the sealed off part of the estate? Nosy, aren't you? But of course I am not surprised. You seem to enjoy poking your head where it doesn't belong. Can you tell me about Tabitha? Food is bred by eating human brain, and you can guess how you get mad. Oh, that's mad cow disease. Oh. Puda and mad cow disease are both prions, super deadly protein strands that basically eat your brain. Oh, that's crazy. What can you tell me about my cousin? This is the first time I've met her. Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. THRU lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away. What a bitch. What a bitch. The heck? Check the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, these utensils. Grab a plate and a butter knife, grab a bowl, examine the mug, examine the shot glass. Okay, I'm gonna grab a plate and a butter knife. You grab a plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredients you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Close the cabinet. You close the cabinet and look back at to the rest of the kitchen. Make the PB&J! Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. A job well done. I followed the recipe. That's just normal cat behavior, understandable. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Check out the garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Explore the garden. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. That's it? That's it? I guess I return to the kitchen. You head back inside and close the door behind you. You're done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Settle into your room, investigate the forbidden meaning of the estate. Might as well head to the town. Let's head to the town. There's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. Why is this place like boarded off? The holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their window dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. It's a puppy! Well, we didn't fucking see that. Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Why, I do declare, who is this stranger, and why does she smell of peanut butter? That's Gretchen talking, by the way. It's not her. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. Pet the dog, a pug. She's so cute. Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I don't do too well with dogs. Introduce yourself. Remain silent. Let's talk to the animal. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Meadow. Oh my, oh my. I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Meadow. Aw. Huh, that's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Yep, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. No, none of your business. Remain silent. Yep. Yep, I just got into town today. Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. Aw, dog is friend, dog is friend. I haven't seen her since Pearl Ann passed. Or for a while before that, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so. Why do you want to know? She's putting on a front. She seems alright. Even though we just met a couple hours ago, I'd be lying if I say I wasn't worried about her. If she's, is she always so, you know? I don't know how she's doing, and I don't care. Why do you care? She's often, as far as I can tell, she openly hates me. Okay, let's do... She's putting on a front. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure, but it feels like she's putting it on as a front. She's always been a little rough around the edges, to be honest. It's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is, or if she's just putting on an act her whole life. To think she's been up in the old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Are you two friends? She's not really worth your time. Remain silent. Are you two friends? I was probably closer than most people have gotten to be able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. I like the music. The music's really nice. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of a Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the THRU. How does that monster fit? Ugh, Tabitha's cat? Unfortunately, yes, I have met THRU. Talk to animals. Yeah, I've met THRU. She might think she's so much better than me, but I'll get her to let me pet her. Even if it's the last thing I do. It sounds like you and THRU have a history. Ignore Gretchen, lest Stella discovers your quirk. So Gretchen is the one who's asking me that. Should I? Oh, I don't want to creep her out as soon as I got here, though. Just being like, yeah, yeah. But if I do this, maybe it will... Oh! That was Gretchen that was talking. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, okay, so it was... you know, that makes sense. I was like, middle-aged? You look fucking young. But that makes sense. I feel like talking to someone's dog isn't too weird. But, like... answering, you know, because it's questions, right, about Tabitha, and then it's kind of like, I don't think she even mentioned, yeah, she didn't really mention Tabitha very much. I mean, not Tabitha, THRU. So it'd be weird that I just mentioned THRU. Should I just kind of like let it happen. You should talk to the pupper. That's what I was thinking, though. I was kind of like, I kind of want to talk to the pupper. I'll do number 3. It sounds like you and THRU have a history. Quick saves are always there. Oh, that is so true. I could. Let's do that. I'm gonna put it on here. Okay. It sounds like you and THRU have a history. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Yes, this is a joke. I cannot talk to animals. Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. Say nothing. I feel like if I say this, she'll think it's a joke. But then I feel like she'd be creeped out by me. I'm gonna say nothing. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Biscuits, your treat? Hell yeah, sure, why not? I'm not really hungry. It was nice meeting you. I'll be on my way, though. I think I'm just going to wander for a while. Thanks for the offer, though. Yeah, I'll pass. I should go. Turn around and leave without saying another word. Biscuits, your treat? Hell yeah. Awesome, let's go. Commit to the bit. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of this family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. I didn't talk to animals on my I didn't talk to animals on my playthrough, so this is all new to me. Oh, no worries. With animal dialogue, that is. Okay. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. That's fucking creepy as fuck. At least the chef isn't looking at me. Hey everyone, I'm Meadow. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth. Silently stare at the patrons. I would just quietly slide into the nearest booth. They're all staring at me. What the fuck? Relax. Quietly slide into the nearest booth. You slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you like they'd just seen Bigfoot. No need to be so shy. They don't mean many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town. Especially since, well, they probably all know what you're here for, and by extension, who you're related to. That one guy's shirt is so bright. Oh, I missed it. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of the conversations around you. Listen in. Stella turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. The guy... Wait, which one? Or was it the one that was standing here? There was a waiter, I think. Or waitress. I don't know. Was it that person? At the counter, 2 policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. That must be Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet her. Looks so much like her. Oh yes, those eyes are unmistakable, that haunted look. I always thought it'd go away once she finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. Mm-hmm. That's mean. The server, yeah. Okay, was it yellow? I have no clue. What is Dodo's PC doing here, right? Vivian, get your shit straight. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from you. Mommy? Who's that? Don't stare, Tulip. That must be Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so that's why she looks so sad. I mean, looks sad, too. I would look sad, too, if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean, too? I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea. And we've gotta get home to help Daddy. Thank you for the sip. It looks like the family is not liked here. It doesn't seem like it. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading a paper. Oh, why are the strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? Why is it always coal boys, punks, and whippersnappers? Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around the corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. What do you think, another youngin' looking for a mine work? Wait, what do you think? Another youngin' looking for mine work? No way, clearly don't get the stomach for it. Don't got the stomach for it. That's gotta be the boss's cousin. There's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Pearl Ann. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest, Zach. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead no matter how foul they were, especially before they've been so much as lain to rest. I would be sad if I was related to Tabitha. if you'd been what? If you'd have been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill to Rodriguez. He's right, nastiest woman I've ever met. That Tabitha's a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every scarlet burn in hell. Jesus Christ. You'd have I don't know how to say it. That's enough of that. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Short form of you would have been. You would have. Yeah, I just didn't know how to pronounce it. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Oh my god. You cannot see her, but this is how she looks right now. Look at her going to town on that bacon. Oh my god. That's crazy. Adorable, yeah. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Explore, isn't bacon bad for dogs? No thanks, I ate pretty recently. Stella says she's buying, so I'll have one of everything. Please and thank you. How much is the coffee? Order a coffee, order a biscuit and coffee? Welcome back, Darth! Nom nom nom, yeah. Order a biscuit. I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Oh, and I'm, sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Okay, but Stella, she do look kind of fine. She looks pretty. She looks pretty. Is the potluck like a church thing? Cool. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. I'm not gonna lie, none of that really strikes my fancy. Remain silent. Okay, sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out, yeah. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Do you have something in mind? Something's telling me this is a loaded question. What's it to you? We just met. I don't have to tell you my plans. That's mean. Honestly, no clue. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. I'll probably just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. I kind of assume I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. Remain silent. Let's go with the keen eye option. Was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there too. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Is there nothing else coming from me? Gosh, if I hadn't known the plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Gretchen's so cute. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. You haven't introduced yourself. Her condolences. I haven't introduced myself. Thanks, it looks great. You didn't have to do that. What do I look like? A charity case? Chow down. Her condolences. I haven't introduced myself. ... Okay, I'll do that. Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy. Ah, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Holler's a small place. Everyone knows everybody, and that includes extended family. It's all good. I was just caught a little off guard. Sorry, this is all just a little unsettling. Knowing I've been talked about, but not knowing what's been said is weird. Oh no, who's been talking about me? I've never met this side of the family. What would they have talked? What would they even talk about? Okay, I'm gonna do the first option. I'll go best character, right? Looks adorable too. It's all good. I was just caught a little off guard. Oh, glad that didn't freak you out too much. Yeah, and don't worry, nothing Pearl Ellen said about you'll stick. That's for sure. You can just make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Oh god, what was she saying about me? Oh, what a jerk. Remain silent. Oh god, what was she saying about me? Ah, geez, look, I'm sorry I said anything. Hey, don't worry about it. Pearl Ellen was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark. But enough about your aunt. You've got a biscuit to enjoy. You picked up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Hi, Jack. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the daily bloom. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Thank you for the sip. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the stand tall. Whoa, I've had better. This is the best biscuit I've ever had. But that's not saying much. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you liked it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Wait, oh, wow, that's rad. Oh, okay. How does that make you money? Oh, you and everyone else. I fucking love biscuits, Meadow. I want to enter the game and eat their supply. The only thing I love more is cats and Meadow. Biscuits are really good. I love biscuits. My favorite biscuit is the layers one. The layered one, the layered biscuits from, I think, Pillsbury Doughboy or whatever. I like those because I like ripping it layer by layer and just snacking on that. Hey Meadow, hi Jack. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. What kind of videos do you do? Cool. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Meadow. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, oh, did he say that? Oh yeah, I think the best videos to start with is the okay. Oh yeah, the Catawba? Bad Metal, she's advertising a content creator. Get out of here. I'd rather say I'm surviving given what the weekend has made me lose stuff. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. That's not good. I hope everything's alright on your end. What the heck? The Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known for a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of a creature's head and its relative body proportions. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also have people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. Oh, it was a mountain mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. Hi, Zero. Welcome in. How are you? Small moose. Small moose. I'm still not sure what it was. And I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. It's a mountain lion. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Kina, it looks like a big cat. That's an honest-to-God cryptid there. Oh, yeah, totally a dog. Oh, wait. Or wait, a beaver? Hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. I don't believe in cryptids. Capybara, coconut doggos. That's crazy. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. I bet it was Meadow. Get out of here. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good too. So far, it's rather an unexpected thing, but just hoping to have this problem and immediately dealt with when next week comes. Yeah, hopefully it can be resolved very, very soon. That's good to hear. Thank you. Okay, let's see. It looks like a big cat. Will they like that though? Thank you for the daily bloom. It looks like a big cat. See, it's got little kitty cat ears right there. Maybe it's a mountain lion. No, no way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body's too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd like to you'd want to come along. There are mountain lions in Appalachia? I don't know. Nah, it can't be Meadow. There wasn't a Silas body pillow. There's technical difficulties with this mod. Please stand by. Get out of here. I didn't notice I'm 6 more check-ins away from reaching 200. Nice! Almost there. Almost there. I'll be back in a bit. No worries. No worries. Also, what is this visual novel you're playing here? It's called SCARLET HOLLOW. But yeah, it's pretty, I like the art so far. And the dialogue options are so funny. Not a question, there are mountain lions. Oh. Oh! Oh, it wasn't a question. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. Interesting, interesting. Tell me more. Yo, Stinky, what's a skunk ape? Isn't that just worse Bigfoot? Remain silent. Interesting, interesting. Tell me more. Let's ask for more. Mountain lions can be found everywhere. They're prowling from Canada to Mexico. Oh. Let's tell me more. Interesting. Well, it's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Absolutely. Against my better judgment, yes. It's not like I have anything else going on. Are you nuts? Absolutely not. Are you actually asking me, a stranger, to follow a girl I've just met into woods unknown at night to chase after dangerous beasts? I'm going to have to decline. How about a rain check? I'm still trying to get the lay of the land here. I don't know, Stella. I'm kind of wiped. I think I'm good. I'm sure Tabitha expected me home at some point anyway. No. We got to. We've got to join. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd love to come along. That's great. It's been a while since I've had anyone besides Gretchen out there with me. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. And we have that gel. Let us use this time to go use the restroom, grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be back here in about like 3 minutes, guys. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back from Agile, guys. Welcome back. Let us continue. So, sorry it took a little longer again because I'm making pot roast for dinner. And the meat was so tender, I was breaking it apart. I was just checking to see if it's going along like good, and then I just stabbed it with my with my tongs, and it like broke apart. So I was like, huh, so it's ready to be shredded. So I was just kind of like shredding it a little bit with the tongs. I just barely avoided a game-ending disaster. My A truck just missed hitting my ammo supply cart, and I only had 2 of those, and if I lost one, half of my defense flags wouldn't have ammo. That's crazy. Your tongues? No, tongs! Tongues! Tongue. Alright. Okay. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together, though I guess Anika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his cave, if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it without waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or... Okay, if you're really sure. But if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese. Oh, that's Gretchen. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Is he okay? Are you okay? What's the deal? What's his deal? Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? Are you okay? What's his deal? I'm glad it's just the 3 of us. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past. Gosh, 10 years or so? But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. Yeah, and AA guns and trucks chew through ammo as though they are automatic cannons. They can run out of ammo in about 30 seconds if constantly fired, so supply carts and trucks are a must. Understandable. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. We'll see. Ugh, haven't I met enough people already? That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Anika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountains before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip. You don't even have, you don't even spend any, you didn't even spend any money. That's mean. I'm gonna leave a generous tip because it was on the house, so might as well. Hi Lotus, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in, welcome in. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. I'm gonna leave a generous tip. You reach into your pocket to pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. It's not like I spent any money, and so might as well give a bigger tip. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel more alive than you felt in years, strangely calm, tense, unsettled, nothing. Strangely calm or more alive than you've ever felt. Strangely calm. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets birds trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be. With Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. Considering the game doesn't tell you how much money you have, I'm guessing it won't be an issue, right? Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. I love fall. Autumn is my favorite season. Close second, close to like winter. Winter is my close second, and then fall. Until you run out, true. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change. Like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Has anything ever bad happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? Let's do that. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. That wasn't me! I know one of you is gonna be like, Meadow! Meadow! Why would you eat birds? I'm looking at you, Dip. I'm looking at you. Because you would. As soon as I finish that sentence, Dip is gonna be like, Meadow, how could you? I know you would. I know you would. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deers doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Add bird eating on top of the baby killing. No! Oh. Tetanus? Is it tetanitis? Is it a play on that word, or tetanus? Tetanus lake? That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage. Yeah, okay. With grass and trees growing on it. So you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. So yeah, tetanitis. Nah, that'd be mean. I just make him into a late stage omelet. That's crazy. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful. Hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. And it's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvage a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. Why is it always Reese? Why is Reese getting into a lot of trouble? But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a week or two to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there are also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the Wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. I object to that accusation. I object to that accusation. I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of their mind, and that's what I did. And I kept Stella company just so she would be, just as she would for me, if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. Oh my god. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense. But a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto an old duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. Girl! But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely counted. Girl, I don't think so. I doubt that just happens. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? You know, I'm a little surprised to see you get cold feet. I know we just met, but I had you pegged as a pretty adventurous. I really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well. And these trails are way off from his farm. Oh, Duke is a person. I thought it was like, I don't know why, but I was thinking like Duke's like royalty for some reason. I don't know why. Duke is a sweetheart, Meadow. You don't need to concern yourself about him. And if it makes you feel any better, I've been out on the trail with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. I had a dog named Duke. Aw, that's cute. What kind of dog? What species? What species? And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, and even they scare easily. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as can be. I even carry bear mace. And if you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? Anyway, all this is to say we're good. Don't worry. He ran away. We don't know what he was. He was a stray mutt. Oh, he ran away? Oh, I'm sorry. That's sad. That's just Tuesday. What? She had you pegged? Yes, please. Here is to be shot behind the shed for horny thoughts. That's crazy. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? Let's ask that. Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back then, I first started doing solo videos. I'd go into all sorts of old, abandoned buildings hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. Once all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turn into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all of that's just bunk. Am I right? What about aliens? Anyway, what about aliens? What about aliens? Don't even get me started! Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all these critter nonsense. Is this Dan? Yeah, 'twas sad. Oh, I'm so sorry. I bet he was a cutie, though. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Heck yeah, aliens are real. I'm skeptical. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. I have absolutely no opinions on alien. Remain silent. Heck yeah, aliens are real. Heck yeah, aliens are real. Nice! I knew we had a connection. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly it looked like daylight outside. You could see cows out in the fields, birds in the sky, then this metallic, like, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it had never even been there. It was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. Hi, Jack! Welcome in! How are you? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. He wasn't really... Oh, that's sad. I hope you're having a great day. I am. Thank you. I am having a good day. 1 second. Let me fix my hair. My hair is like all poofy today because I washed up this morning and my hair gets naturally curly. My hair's naturally curly. So if I don't use like a certain like hair product, it gets poofy. And it keeps getting in my eye because poofy. Okay. Alright. I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it. And if they are true, I'm convinced. What if he just lied? Maybe it was just sleep paralysis. Could have been the government. I'm convinced. Makes sense to me. For sure. And even if this one's hogwash, there's a lot of evidence out there. Did you hear that? Do you guys believe in aliens? I am like on the fence. I wouldn't be surprised if other life forms are living out there, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised, because if we're able to live here, I'm pretty sure there's things out there that can survive as well. If it's a possibility. But do I truly believe in it? No, I don't think so. Well, to say truly believe in, do I actively believe aliens are real? Not really, but I believe in the possibility that things can survive out there. I'm back. Welcome back. Oh. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Oh, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? What a tick. You aren't. Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. Life for sure exists in the universe. Some might be intelligent, but why would they come to this shithole? Yeah, no, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure something is alive out there. Because, like, if we are able to exist on Earth, what's to say something doesn't exist in its own planet? But I'm like, I'm pretty sure they steer clear from us because of what we've been going through and what we've put this Earth through. So I'm pretty sure they're like, yeah, no, we're good. Y'all handle yourselves. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Oh, that was Stella. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You know, something like that. You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you thwomp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. Huh, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damned mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. It was me. I got hungry. I got hungry. That's crazy. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. It's true. There are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monsters spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts have been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You've made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshots, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. But we were here first. What? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, Duke. Kill that mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, let's go. Don't butt in. This is between Duke and Stella. I'm not gonna butt in. I'm gonna just let them figure the things out. You stand awkwardly by as the two continue to argue. Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us just one night out there to see what we can find, and I'm sure we can get the bottom of this. Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim it's a heretofore unknown creature that has heat ray vision or some such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down. And I've got to film tonight. But I've got to film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what'll that'll mean for my career. Can we eat the mountain lion? No. You ain't the only one on schedule. As you well know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty. We'll be gone near a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. Let's just go, Stella. I don't see why I need to be involved in this. I'm out. This is too much pressure. Walk away. Appalachian cougars are for sure real. Does Stella have a biology degree? Does she know how to accurately track and analyze wildlife? Probably not. Probably not. Let's just go, Stella. Let's just go, Stella. He's not gonna budge. You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine. We'll head back to town. Break a leg out there, Duke. Break a what now? I mean, good luck, old man. Alright, have a nighty night, y'all. Have a nice night, I think is what he said. Whoops. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Lead the way. Oh no, we aren't actually heading back to town. Are you sure you don't want to, like, watch a movie instead? No way, not with Duke and his shotgun out there waiting to blow our heads off. Say nothing. Lead the way. Yes, and you don't have to worry about old Duke. He'd never actually shot anyone. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. All right. This looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Meadow, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunky. I love 100% getting shot. Oh my god. Duke so far is the most realistic character. If it's a mountain lion, then you don't want to get near it. Oh yeah, we don't. We definitely don't. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of the Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretchies. And keep digging, Gretchies. So cute. Metal Zero Survival Instinct Leventis. Hey, I need to get on her good side. I can't take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this glorious scenery. It's breathtaking. It's hard to take it all in. It's hard to take it all in with all the danger. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better. Not a fan of the bugs. Quietly look into Stella's eyes. I'm not doing that. It's breathtaking. And the air is so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain visits, and it gets old saying wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, cussive snort. What was that? Oh no, the skunky ape has found us. It's Duke back with a shotgun. Run. Death has come to me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. Remain silent. I'm gonna remain silent because that's what I would do. Did you hear that? That's a sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators. Like us. Let's check it out. Oh, thank you for the stamp, all the sip. Hi, Onyx. How are you? you, and the Daily Bloom. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing good. Welcome in. Hi, how are you? Vibin'? That's good to hear. It's good to see you. Or, you know, like a mountain lion, right. I'm glad to see you're doing good, Onyx. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good day so far. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Huh? Can you hear the sweet whispers of new growth? Oh my god. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. The acorn becomes the oak, becomes the rich rot that swaddles the acorn. The cycle that is stretched is not the cycle that is broken. A deer, and there's something uncouthly, fake, and vile to its owners. Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dear Stella's personal space? Let me at him! Gonna be doing TwitchCon later this week. Oh, hope you have a lot of fun! Stay safe and hope you have a lot of fun. It's not a mountain lion. They sounded like women being gutted. Oh my god. What? Uncouthly. Thank you. I appreciate you. Your souring husk will feed the coming world. This is good. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato. And they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I think the deer was threatening us. There's something wrong with that deer. Why do you bring her with you? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. It's never too late to turn back. Should I let her know? No, I'm not joking. That is described by people who's heard a mountain lion. That's crazy. I think that deer was threatening us. I'm gonna say that. I think that deer was threatening us or warning us. I think it was just sick. That thing on its face. I'd bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals could get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Oh, poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. It's never too late to turn back. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Oh, shit. Okay. Why do you bring Gretchen out here with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you, though after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is running around in the woods at 17? 17? She's 17 years old. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have a lot of have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretchen? Well, that's got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. I'm never too late. It's never too late to turn back. Remain silent. Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we get right into this night's activities. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Take the trail mix extra M&Ms. Take the snack bar. Take the dried apricots. Take the sesame sticks. No thanks, I'm not really hungry. Remains silent. Yeah, one of my dogs is almost that old. She's about 15 and a half. Oh, that's crazy. A self-aware dog that's aware of its flaws. This dog, best doggo. This doggo, best doggo, yeah. Sorry, I needed to cough. Okay. What should I eat? I like sesame sticks. I might do that. Take the sesame sticks. You grab a handful of sesame sticks. Ah, the one snack I didn't make myself. I was hoping to wow you with my cooking skills, but I guess that'll have to wait for some other time. Still a tasty choice, the chips of the hiking trail. Some would say chips are the chips of the hiking trail, but who would bring such a delicate, space-consuming snack in their pack when they could fit another bottle of water or more snacks? Gretchen just chewing on a piece of branch. You and Stella... Do you see those eyes over there? Do y'all see that? Why is there a pair of eyes just staring into my soul? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. You and Stella settled down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife washes over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. Nah, I can't see him. Hi, Sue. Welcome in. It's been a bit. Hope you've been doing good. I don't see it. Do you not see that? I'm not sure that's fine. What eyes? I don't see anything at all. What is wrong with you? That's just Gary. Don't mind him. He's friend shape. I don't know about that. So tell me, what's it like in Lunarium Forest? Do you have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me, what's it like to be Meadow? Why do you want to know? I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. Hi there, I hope you've been well. I've been doing very good. How are you? Hope you've been doing very good. I live in a doorless apartment that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe. I'd rather not say. Shrug and remain silent. Should I choose this? Just a closet in a house? Because technically my setup is in a closet, so technically, it's not too far from the truth. It's not too far from the truth. I might go with this option, to be honest. I feel like it's not too far from the truth. It's so funny, actually. I kind of like that. I might go with that. Technically the truth, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. How big is your closet? Maybe like a 6x6? 6x6 or... no, well... 7x7 maybe? 7x7x7, it's a square. Maybe a 6. I feel like it's a 6. I've been doing good. How's this demo so far? So far, it's pretty good. Big ass closet. It's a big closet for a walk-in closet, yeah. I will say. I live in a closet with a house with 10 roommates. Actually, it's more of an attic crawl space. One of the walls is slanted, so it's like a little uninsulated triangle room. There's not really space for much, so I just have my clothes on a futon and a little camp light too, since there's not a light in there. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound like a space anybody should be living in. It sounds like staying in that old crumbling mansion is actually a pretty big step up for you. How are your roommates? Are they at least nice? They're loud, they're nice enough. They're kind of cliquey. They're nice enough. They're nice enough, but it's a tough living situation. I get that. I certainly don't think I could live without any privacy like that. Do you think you'll move out at some point? This place has its issues, but it's cheap. I've been saving up for something better. Shrug. I've been saving up for something better. Oh, I hear you. I've been saving up for something better. Oh yeah? Good for you. So, what do you do for a living? I build programmatic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. I'm a first-year associate at a big law firm. I'm a streamer. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I'm in the service industry. I'd rather not say. I'm a streamer. I've been thinking of having my PC when I get it in my closet, at least storing it there. I mean, the closet isn't too bad. The only problem with mine is that I don't have like an air vent in here. So it does get warm during like the hotter months. But yeah, I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way! A fellow content creator. I guess we've got a lot in common, Meadow. What are the odds? What sort of streams do you do? I play video games, I do art, I teach people how to cook, I play music, I mostly just talk to people. I play video games. I mostly stream video games. That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. I used to like it, but now I don't. Remain silent. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for any. For a moment, you think you catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye. Before you can see anything, it's gone. It was staring at us! It was staring at us! I knew it! Even Gretchen's like, oh shit! I think I saw something out there. What about you? What's your story? I'm gonna say I saw something out there. It might be Skunk Ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. What about you? What's your story? Let's go after it. What about you? What's your story? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Keeping the house in the family, is it just you? Do you live alone? Meadow, would you tell someone you just met you stream? Like, would you omit that you are a VTuber? If it's someone I just met, I probably would. I mean, if it's someone okay, so if it's someone I just met, I would say it. I would say that I do stream. I would say that I am a VTuber too. But I wouldn't tell them my handle. I wouldn't tell them what I like exactly like who I am. I would just say, yeah, I stream. I'm a VTuber. And if they ask for my handle, I'll be like, no thanks. I would probably do that. Keeping the house in the family, is it just you? Is it just you there? Yeah, it's just me and Gretchen. My parents died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on. And we still get to live in our beautiful family home. Just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. What were they like? Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know what else to say. I'm just so sorry. My mom died pretty recently too, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. No need to overshare. Remain silent. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. Interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing, if I had to. It wouldn't exactly taste great. My mom was a local vet. The lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. Admitting new members to the Dead Mom Club, right? Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hand. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. I'm so sorry for your loss. I don't know what else to say. I'm so sorry. My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. I think I'm gonna go with this. They'll need to order caps and t-shirts soon. Yup. They would. They would. I'll do this. Aw, thanks, Meadow. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? I'm okay hanging in there. Terrible, to be honest. I'm glad to see her go. I don't feel much about it. I'd rather not talk about it, sorry. I'm okay, hanging in there. It was a long time ago. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. And it's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills were another story, though. I can't even imagine how bad that must have been. And that must be. It's just salt in the wound at the point. My stars! What was that? It's showtime. Everything else went quiet. Jesus Christ! Skunk Ape, more deer? Please tell me that was a raccoon. Everything else went quiet. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago, and now it's quiet. You're right, and whatever made that sound is close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. That sounded kind of like a coyote. Oh, really? Only a little bit, though. Now, that could be a mountain lion. We'll see. You and Gretchen inch closer. You and Stella inch close towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Meadow. Do stay close, Meadow. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. Chicken? I see it. I see it. Sweet and kind. A bed of flowers. A nice wind. A gentle gardener. Maybe Duke's... Oh. I didn't even get to read. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the heck was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2 or 3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either. So I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it was one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. I was on board with this whole thing, but now that we've found something, what have you gotten me into? Do we have to? Follow Stella. The hell was that? Is that a plant growing out of a chicken? I have no clue. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Huh? Well, that's not good. Stella! Stella! Ow. Are you okay? Oh god, the monster's got you. We're gonna die out here. Oh good, the monster will get you first. And here I thought you were supposed to be a hardened mountain girl. Say nothing. Are you okay? Is that not how eggs are made? I don't think so. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Just like my Stella to get overexcited and lose track of herself. Okay, reached my home. Welcome home, Dip. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. We teaching Sewell about the birds and the bees? No. No, we're not. Could be a tumor. Could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that? I know that smell! That's old Duke! Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go home? Go on home. Birdie? Birdie, oh no, what happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. She smells terrible. She smells terrible. Nothing like an animal at all. Just like that deer. I can barely even smell the woods anymore. It's all that uncanny plastic stench. Jesus H. Christ. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. There's something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight. Duke, we saw that thing that got a hold of her. Examine the chicken. Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion that's been getting at your chickens. Do you think we should put her down? This is just like that deer. What are we supposed to do now? You totally gonna be. Don't show live living animal tumors online, girl. What? What? Plastic stench? The story deepens, right? Okay. I'm gonna do some of the explore options. Let's examine the chicken. Oh god. You stoop down to look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. I would never! Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Explore the head, explore the wing, explore the growth. Let's start with the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick, sick creature. Examine the wing. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Whatever got a hold of her busted her wing up too, little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard! Explore the growth. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once, and there's not as much as a scar these days. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something in there. It smells like it should be burned. It should be buried somewhere deep. My sons are screaming out that this is an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Could you speak up? Meadow, you're talking a bit soft. Oh, go, okay. Let me know if it's too quiet or too low or whatever. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. Too loud, my ears are bleeding. Get out of here. True. Should I talk? Since I have the option, right? Since I have the option to talk to the animals, why not tell them about it? The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. The hell are you on about? What a horrid thing to witness. It's like they've all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. You were joking about being able to talk to Gretchen earlier. You're still joking, right? We should maybe talk more about that later. Duke, we saw that thing that got a hold of her. Do you think she's become an egg? Duke, we saw the thing that got a hold of her. Got it on camera too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something. You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word. Do you think she's become an egg? Like one of those things is going to pop out of her? What a horrid thought. No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. She just needs that thing drained, maybe some antibiotics, that's all. Like, what are we gonna do, man? I'm freaking the hell out here. Dude, I don't think it's a mountain lion that's been getting your chickens. Do you think we should put her down? This is just like that deer. What are we supposed to do now? See, this is how eggs are made. Oh my god. I don't think it's a mountain lion. Yeah, no shit. In all my years, I have never seen anything like this. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to warp behind you, gently at first. Barely a whisper. I'd mentioned the deer. Maybe we could get it another time. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. Oh, what the hell is going on? Hey, do you guys hear that? I think we should get out of here. Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie. Let's get you home. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops out their injured birdie, the voices in the trees intensifies. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. What in the hell is that? What is that? Is the IRS? They're here for your taxes. That's crazy. I would shoot the bird. Oh my god. The gardeners come to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become. You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. You don't step another foot closer, I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. The man hesitates, and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Stella, there's another one! The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there is a sudden looseness. Wait, Gretch! No! Kill that baby, Meadow, I'm sorry. No! You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush. Oh my god! What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. Duke grapples for the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrels out of its way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Oh my god. A false Hydra? We don't know. Not the pupper. Yeah, not the pupper. Shit. Get your grubby little hands off my bird. Help Duke get the thing away from Gretchen. I'm sorry. I gotta save Gretchen. I've gotta save Gretchen. I am so sorry. What are you doing, Stella? Do something. I'm gonna help Gretchen. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Meadow, my hero. You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it is gone. If you don't save the dog, I will never forgive you, Meadow. Of course. The dog's priority. Oh no, the corn dog monster. Oh my god. Duke? Blood! My heavens, I smell blood! Well... Meadow, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? You killed... I didn't kill him! Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great. Okay, step 2. What's step 2? Holy shit. What the fuck? Hey, it's okay. Let's take some deep breaths and collect ourselves. We call the cops, obviously. We go home and pretend this never happened. We go after those damn things. It's what he would have wanted. Revenge. Damn it, Stella. Why didn't you do something? You just stood there filming. What's wrong with you? Well, Stella, looks like you got the footage you wanted. Happy now? Oh my god. Why did you do it? What do you mean, why did I do that? Oh, Lord. Gretchen's little face as she picks her up. Yeah. Hey, it's okay. Let's take some deep breaths and collect ourselves. I'll say that. What do you mean? I'm totally acting calm and rational. Now, step 2 is what we chase after. Step 2 is that we chase after those things to get as much footage as we can. It's the only way anyone will believe us about what happened. We owe it to Duke. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things, you'll pull that again. Stella, we have to get out of here. Lead the way. Are you sure this is a good idea? Are you nuts? A man is dead, Stella. I mean, I get her point. Because, like, if we call the cops, they're gonna assume that we killed him when we didn't. So Stella's necessarily not being insane here. But I don't... Oh, my god. Lead the way. Are you sure this is a good idea? Are you nuts? A man is dead, Stella. A man is dead! They killed Duke. No. Anyway, let's get eating. That's crazy. Not the potato dog. Okay, Stella, we have to get out of here. I am hungry. Stella, you froze. If we go after those things and you pull that again... Hi, Puda! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the daily bloom. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Meadow! Hi, Puda! How are you? How are you doing? Stella, you froze. If you go after those things and pull that again. Okay, let's go. Jesus. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. We're almost there. I missed you. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Good morning. Hope your day, the start of your day is going good. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good either way. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. You and Stella reach the main road and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature's. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let's find my phone so I can call the sheriff. And we have Agile. Let us take this time to go use the restroom, grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes, guys. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back from Agile. And thank you so much for the daily bloom, Sue. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let us continue. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Welcome back. Thank you. Were you pulling your meat? I was shredding the meat. I was. You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Call her, text her that you're okay, text her that she needs to calm down. Tabitha seems worried. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I didn't think Tabitha would be so needy. Uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important. Call her. I'll call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. The creepiest thing is Duke's face wasn't blown from the bottom up. That wasn't blown from the bottom up. That was as if he was shot from the front. That thing knows how to use a gun, right? That's kind of concerning. Welcome back from pulling meat. Thank you. I'm making pot roast and the meat got very tender and I was like shredding it last agile. So this agile I was shredding the rest of it. It's getting really tender. Looks so good. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountains on the Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Yeah, it smells good. What is this about pulling meat? I was shredding what's it called? Pot roast. Another addition for words are hard. Oh my god. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walks 2 officers. Sheriff Hugsby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. Nah, as a shotgun connoisseur, that wind is definitely that wind is definitely possible if the gun was pressed against his forehead, like it tried to grab it and it went off. Okay. See, right there. A thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? What the fuck? I like how we just mentioned it because of the biscuit and the layer biscuits that I really like. Pillsbury Doughboy. That's so funny. Do you think they ate the body? Oh, we don't know. We kind of left it there. So it might... I don't know. Would it have? We'll see. Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. You notice Stella popped something out of the camera and slid it up her sleeves. There's no way the blood didn't get soaked into the dirt. Oh yeah. Can I eat the butt? No. What if it infected the body? Probably infected it. I wouldn't be surprised about that. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugsby and I... Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and who are you exactly? That's Meadow. She came into town today for the funeral. Meadow, as in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah. None of your business, remain silent. Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. What the fuck? Someone dies and they're just not really caring? Girl took the SD card. Oh, yeah, she did. Oh, yeah, she did. Greedy. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front. You could ride up front with me, little lady. That is if your mama permits. But what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. They must know. They seem odd. They seem very not caring about the situation. I don't know why. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugsby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugsby scratches behind her ear. Stella's quiet and stiff next to you, back rigid as she stares out of the window, jaw clenched. Oh, my poor Stella, neither one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound these old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. And any competent or real police would never leave a body alone. Yeah. Ay. We'll see. Hey, Stella, you good? Remain silent. Hey, Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. Place a comforting hand on her shoulders. I don't think Stella's back. Okay, back here, fellas. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either. Place a comforting hand on her shoulders. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what else to say either. Hi, Dream! Welcome in. Hi, Twilight! Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good today. Thank you for the sip and the stand tall. This is a small town and nobody wants to go into the Appalachian woods at night. That is true. That is very true. You are right there. You are right there. Okay. I'm gonna remain silent because I don't think she would want the attention to be on her. So I'm gonna just remain silent. You sit quietly, watching the trees pass by in the light of the headlights. Every now and then you think you see a pale, anguished face staring out at you before it slips back into the darkness. I'm just relaxing, made some butter chicken and it's awesome. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds really good. Shy made butter chicken recently too, so like I didn't get ingredients to make it, but I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I need to get the seasonings though. There's a few of the seasonings I don't really have in my pantry, so I would need to grab some of those. But that sounds so good. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Meadow. I pee freely. Fox Mulder remained silent. Did I tell him my name? The fact that the pupper isn't commenting on the other officer's smell is a bit odd. People have smells. Probably because the one that kept, like, patting the pug was the old man, and the old man, like, is the one who asked to, like, sit with them. I feel like if the pug didn't smell the other guy, or, like, notice that the other guy didn't have a stench, she would bring notice to it, maybe? Don't give your name to a fae. Oh my god. I'll remain silent. You say nothing. Sure, you're in town for the funeral. Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchen, and y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. She didn't like that I didn't say my name. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Okay, Stella, why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? They seem a little place about everything. Keep an eye on me. Are they for real? I can't say I'm surprised. Why did I ever agree to go on the woods with you? How are you holding up? I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? I'm gonna do that. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seem a little blaze about everything. How are you holding up? I'm gonna say that first. How am I holding up? I mean, not great, but I'm more worried about you. I can't believe they just implied you're a suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I, though I have a little understanding of police work. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to the point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. My antlers! Hi, Zai. How are you? Hope you're doing good. How are you doing? How are you doing? There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. The doggo seems kind of like Morgana. Also, how did Persona end? Oh, it didn't end. It didn't end. It's still ongoing. It's still fucking ongoing. Don't you worry. It's still gonna be back. Let's do it. Sure, why not? Let's keep the nightmare going. I should check in on Tabitha. You can talk to your friend. I'm going to bed. Screw this. I'm out. So, I should check in on Tabitha. I should probably check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that happened tonight. Oh, fine. When you put it like that, I should really head back. Sign resignation. When you put it like that, sure, let's do it. Awesome, let's go. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. Thank you for the daily boom. Feeling exhausted, but now I can rest and listen to your beautiful voice. Get out of here. But I hope you could get some good rest. Hope you can get a lot of rest today. With the 26, oh no, it's okay. Tomorrow will be better. Persona died. It did not. I hope she's still awake. Stella knocks on the door. Doesn't that outfit look a little familiar to y'all? Does that outfit look a little familiar to y'all? Cause it looks kind of familiar to me, and there's like blood, so it's like confirming my suspicions. No? What do you mean no? Huh? It's fine. Oh yeah, it's totally fine. Wait, it looks like fall. Get out of here. Death. Oh my god. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Stella, I think someone's watching us. Say nothing. It's the fucking bus boy. I don't think it's the bus boy. Stella, I think someone's watching us. She turns to look. Meadow. Jesus! Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. What the fuck? This woman just told someone to get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Miss Forsyth? Forsyth? This is Meadow. Is it okay if we come in? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. Gretchen looks so concerned. Gretchen does look concerned. That's the busboy's jacket? Wait, is it? Is it the busboy's jacket? Forsyth? Oh, you know what? I can see that. She gives me kind of like fortune teller vibes. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's nice to finally meet you, Meadow. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She's a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometimes. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her. How did you know that she died? Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on, and that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. She gives me Lady of the Wood vibes, like a granny from Resident Evil Biohazard, or the lady who warns you to stay out of the woods and you don't listen. Yeah, I can see that. I never met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about that woman. We need your help. I'm gonna not say that. We need your help. Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord. Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out a card. She swiped from her camera and pops it into her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to... Oh, that was Stella. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. The cops are going to be mad when they find out you kept that. I can't believe you're withholding evidence. Say nothing. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with the footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again. But for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountains to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? You'd better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. The sound of the kettle did not make it pleasant. Kanika's door is covered with stickers, their edge frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room someone was unhappy to return to. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? I'm helping my sister move a tarantula to a different container. I hope it doesn't kick hair on me. Oh no. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Hi, I'm Meadow. I was helping Stella with the video and something terrible happened. I just watched a man die. I'm not in the mood to introduce myself. None of your business! Okay, Hi, I'm Meadow. Tabitha's cousin. Oh. Great. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. I do have to say that my gut tells me Sybil isn't evil, but I do not trust her. I think she's a good woman. I think she's good. Heads up, Kanika, this is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this?
This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Meadow and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? I'm fine, really. I'm okay.
I'm fine too, thanks for asking. Well, I'm not fine. Remain silent. I'm gonna just remain silent.
Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss.
I'm helping. Oh, I'm sorry, I just read that. I doubt Duke's dead. I'm sure he'll be back, and we don't want him to be. I think he's dead. I agree, those things are still out there. More serious than a man's death. I didn't like Duke anyways.
I agree, those things are still out there. And as long as they are, more people are in danger. So very true, but not for the reasons you think. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come.
Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Meadow with this telepo crap? What's that?
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk.
Oh, was that Stella? Oh no, that's Sybil. Okay.
She always said they never hurt people despite the grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead! Then if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident. Or my grandmother was wrong. And she was very rarely wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. Jesus, Mom, haven't they already been through enough? It's okay, Kanika, this is helpful.
I don't know if it is.
Okay, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the chicken in our video. What was that growth?
Maybe the ditchlings were here for Duke? I don't think so. I wonder if we chose to help Duke if the dog gets taken or if Stella dies. I think the dog will get taken. I think the dog would have gotten taken. The animals called them gardeners, not ditchlings. All of these infected animals we met felt like they were going insane. I saw something living in the chicken. Kanika has a point, Stella. Calling this magic is an easy out and jumping to a wild conclusion. Y'all are worrying too much. Maybe there's more. Maybe they're making more of themselves. Whatever it is, it's not good. Sorry. Okay. I needed to burp. I saw something living in that chicken. I'm gonna do that.
I saw something squirming around in that chicken. I wonder if we were seeing... I was wondering if we were seeing... oh my god. I wonder if we were seeing some sort of parasitic larval stage. Like they're really big, doughy wasps or something. Honestly, that would be worse than them being supernatural. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Meadow get some rest. I ran her rag today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going, I'm still wired. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. It was nice meeting you though. I can stay up, this is important. I just want to go home. Thank God that this miserable night finally end. I'm tired as shit. I can stay up, this is important. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You can go on home now. And do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. On the online? Up all night on the online. Yeah, she said it that way. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Meadow. It's excellent, iced or warm, though with the nights getting chiller, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What an unfortunately short visit. All right, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home?
What about me?
Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back?
Yep. Are you sure I can't stay here? I don't like the thought of having to go up that mountain road out on my own tonight. Nod, nervously look back at the dark road behind you. I'm gonna nervously look back at the dark road behind me.
You nervously look back at the dark road behind you. Sorry, Meadow. I think I just need some time alone tonight.
Hello? You're gonna just leave me to walk all by myself? What a bitch. I merely don't trust Sybil because she knows that busboy, or what probably was the busboy. We'll see.
I'm sorry. We'll talk tomorrow, all right? I'll see you around.
Yeah, we're in this together. It's not like I have much of a choice. I don't know. I think I need to process things. I'm leaving town as soon as I can. Say something. Yeah, we're in this together. It's not like I have much of a choice. Yeah, we're in this together.
Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy.
Good luck, Meadow!
You begin the long hike back up the Scarlet Estate alone. Continue down the path. Almost home. Continue down the path. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door.
Try the door.
Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been?
I called you back as soon as I had a reception. You didn't even pick up when I called you back. I texted you back. The miner outside the general store. I watched a man die tonight. Hi, Tabby. I saw horrible things tonight. I want to leave. Look, I got suckered into something weird. It was weird. I met this girl in town and we hit it off. None of your business. I called you back as soon as I had reception.
I don't care. You gave me a heart attack.
The miner outside this general store.
There was this miner outside the general store tonight who called me out by name and everything. Wayne. Scared the shit out of me. Do you know what's going on there?
It's a mining town. Of course there are miners walking around at night. And of course people know who you are.
We don't get a lot of visitors in these parts.
I tell her the truth. She'll find out eventually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I got suckered into something. It was weird. I met the girl in town and we hit it off. I watched a man die tonight. I think I should kind of ease into it, not just be like, yeah, I watched someone die. Spider moved. Nice, good job. I saw horrible things tonight. Look, I got suckered into something weird. It was weird. I saw horrible things tonight.
I went into the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids and a lot of terrible things happened.
So you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything.
And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed.
I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good night. I need to leave this town as fast as possible. Wait, you don't want to hang out? Can you tuck me in? Say nothing. Okay, good night. I tell her someone died because she'd wonder why you didn't mention that. I don't know. I feel like just being like, I just watched a man die is a weird statement. Out of all things.
You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. You thoughtlessly stumble into your room, and before you even fully realize you're there, you've already collapsed onto the mattress, exhausted. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm.
It's a factual statement. It is, but like, it's so weird to just come into your house and coming home and just be like, I just saw someone died. I don't know. I'd find it more sus if you saw a man die and decided to tell that you were looking for cryptids before that. Well, I kind of hoped that it would continue on the conversation, but it didn't. But yeah.
Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in a normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin.
Yes, but it didn't get stuck on either of us. Okay, that's good.
It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry about things. Worry that things will only get worse.
I'll be honest, if I just saw a man die, that would be the first thing I say when calling family. I think when I call family, I would be like, I just experienced something so shitty. No hi or hello, just man, I saw someone die today. For me, it would be like, I experienced something terrible. And then if they ask what went on, then I would say it. Oh, Lord, have mercy. And that is the end of the demo. Oh, really? Ooh. Random question, Meadow. Do you know how Silas has the dark sweater? How far down does it go on his arms? Dark sweater? What do you mean by dark sweater? First chapter only? Ah. Is that me? Am I crying? I don't think that's me. That's blood. That is blood. Who opened that door? Are those llamas? Oh, Lord. I like these things, though. The cinematics. This looks nice. That's a lot of locks on a door. Wait, it looks like something was trying to open the door? Why was the door frame like all jammed in? I might get the game. I might actually get the game. It was really good. I really like it. And I'm interested to learn more and find out more about it. I'm not sure if I'm not sure. It's one of the high resolution bus shots of him I could find, and he's wearing a sweater, but I don't know how far it goes on his arms. If you send me the picture, I can tell you, because I don't know which one, because there's a few that he has. Like, he has like, there was some with the sweaters, obviously, because he has different sweaters, but I know he has a light one. But another Meadow approve it is, then yeah, I approve this one. Hopefully it saves your progress. It does. It says that it will carry on to if I buy the full game. But yeah, no, this was really good. I like it a lot. So I'm probably wanting to get it in the future. I'm gonna put it on my wish list. Cause yeah, it was really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. But let us go to the just chatting screen. But yeah, no, that was really good. I had a fun time with it. I thought I would be able to play 2 demos today, but it went on for the whole stream almost. But yeah, no, it was very good. It was very good. Probably because I had to do a lot of reading, to be honest. That's probably why. Sent and awaiting Meadow's approval. Okay. I will check on that right now, actually. Oh yeah, I think it's a full, like, it's like wrist. It's like a wrist length, if that's what you're asking. I'm pretty sure it goes all the way to his wrist. Was a long demo. Yeah, for a demo, it was pretty long. But I also think it's because I was reading everything, which is probably why. But yeah, no, that was really good. That was really good. Did you put bad cheese in the list? Oh, the one who's making the list is Gemini. 2 out of 2 so far. I'm glad my recommendations are hitting so far. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed, like, Static Dread. Very good. I like it a lot. Scarlet Hollow, also very good. I like it a lot. I am excited to play the rest of them. I'm excited to play the rest of them for sure. Imagine how different the story would have been if you chose differently, right? I'm kind of wondering. I'm kind of wondering how different it could have gotten. But it was very good. I definitely recommend the game for those of you who enjoy visual novels. If you guys enjoy visual novels, I definitely recommend this game too. Because it really pulled me in. It really kept my interest going. Like, I want to play more. Imagine... Oh, I just read that. I'm so sorry. Not gonna lie, the body's face didn't quite look like Duke. The mouth didn't quite look right. It looked stretched a bit, like something was jammed into it. Oh, the figure? Well, we'll find out if once I do get the game. Imagine what would happen if you took the boiled peanuts. That would be crazy. Maybe I should try that in the next run. Thank you for the stream. Of course. Thank you for being here. I did not. No demo for it, unfortunately. Oh, there's no demo? That sucks. Probably jammed some eggs in there, Jesus. Maybe you could have saved them for the trail snacks. Would have driven them off. Maybe. That could be it. That could be it. They ended the demo period? Apparently. Thanks for stream. Of course. Hi, Jumper. Thank you for the words of affection. All right, Jumper. I really appreciate you taking the time. I know you've been very busy and stuff with your classes and just been busy with personal stuff, I'm pretty sure. So I do appreciate the fact that you take some time to drop on by just to say hello or to even lurk. I really do appreciate all of it. I really do appreciate you dropping by. It means a lot to me. And I do hope that your assignments, your schoolwork is all going good without any stresses, and I hope you're doing well in general. I hope you're having a really good day and a really good time with your classes and stuff. Shy, were you trying to raid into me? Wait. Oh, hey, okay, 74. Okay. I thought you were trying to raid into me, so I was like, oh. No. No, I just saw open. I was just like, oh, is it happening again? Oh, I got confused for a moment. That's all I will say about the peanuts. Boiled peanuts are funny. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I when we do replay it, I might either replay this first beginning part just for those who hasn't like seen it before in the future. And also explore some of the options we didn't do. Hi, Wolf! Welcome in! How are you? Hi! Hope you're doing good! Hello! That would have been funny. It would have been. But thank you guys so much for spending time with me today, for lurking and chatting and just chilling with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys again soon. We'll be back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST with the Cozy Game Tuesdays. If you guys haven't voted yet, the poll is up on the Discord for the Cozy Games. I listed 5 to 6 options in there, so make sure you guys put in your votes in, and then tomorrow I'll be checking which one. Oh, ending? Yeah, we're ending. I'm sorry, Wolf. We just finished one of the demos. Very good. It's a visual novel, and it's so good. Oh my god. I might actually get it in the future, because I had a fun time with that. But I'm glad that you were able to drop by. Doing well. Just got home unboxing some goodies. What you unboxing? What did you get? I heard you ending, but forgot the elemental redeem. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Thank you for stream. Of course. I'm a little glad we're ending kind of early. I'm gonna be playing Monster Prom with friends in a bit. Hope you have a lot of fun. I played Monster Road Trip or Camp Trip or something. Camping. Monster Road Trip, I think. With Jasper, Medi, and Rapis. That was a lot of fun. I messaged you the good. Oh, yes. Thank you. I can't wait to see it. I'd also like to point out that the creatures pointed the gun up, meaning it knows how a gun works, and that and what it does, meaning it likely had a malicious intent. That is true. They did say, well, because like Sybil said that the ditchlings aren't like malicious or aiming to hurt people. I wonder if it's because they were fighting over the gun, right? That it accidentally went off when they didn't mean to. I'm just hoping that their intentions were to just try to grab the chicken, and like Duke was gonna hurt them, so they were trying to grab the gun to prevent them from getting hurt. That's what I like to think, but we don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you did road trip. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. I hope you all have a good night and even better tomorrow. I'm gonna freak out over this algebra. It's the only class messing me up. I got a part of a question wrong, but 0.02 was 0.02 even though the calculator said it was this, and I put in exactly as it was said. Aw, I'm so sorry. Algebra can be a little bitch. But yeah, I hope you have a good night too. I miss Metal Aventus. I'm still here, Medi. I'm still here. But hi. Hope you're doing good. But we'll be back here tomorrow, once again, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST with the cozy game. Make sure you guys put in your votes. Another reminder for the Padlet. Padlet is closing tomorrow at 9 p.m. PST, 12 a.m. EST for those of you in the East Coast. So make sure you guys put in your submissions. Tomorrow, 12 a.m. EST is for those in the East Coast, and it should be the 15th for you guys instead of the 14th. So make sure you guys submit those in. Hey, babe, long time no see. Get out of here. I ain't your bae. Thank you for stream. Of course, of course. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure you guys do so. We have community nights, watch-alongs, polls for future games, future games, future movies, or watch-alongs, and future what's it called, event polls. So make sure you guys joined. And I also do have my socials where you can find me on different platforms. So feel free to give that a follow or subscribe. And I do have my lore page on there as well. While you guys are looking through that, the raid messages should be coming up very shortly. First one for followers, second one for subscribers. Unless it gets switched, then it would be the other way around. But I'll be finding someone to raid into today. Let me see who our victim for tonight is. Let's see, let's see. Raid Metal Aventus, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, wait, I see someone that I haven't raided in a long ass time on, but let me check on them and make sure. Make sure they're doing good. How long have they been going? Oh, they've been going for a while. Dang, okay. What about you? I don't think I've rated you before. How long have you been going for? Ah, shit, you're playing Silk Song. Never mind, I'm sorry. Let's try. Okay. They've been going for just a tiny bit. If you need suggestions, let me know. Thank you. I found someone. So you guys know this person. This is Lane. Lane VT. For those of you who don't know who Lane is, they are a fallen angel of greed VTuber who plays a variety of games, and they are currently playing Peak with Chuketsuki and Eremicia. Eremicia? I hope I said that right. You are so rude. What did I do? Lame. I said Lane. Get out of here. Why did I know you were going to raid them? I always raid like my mutuals or friends first. Don't call people lame like that. I didn't. Get out of here. But we'll be sending you guys over to Lane. Make sure you guys give them some love and support. I would really, really appreciate it. Once again, they're playing Peak with 2 of their friends, I believe. Oh, well, 3, I think. But it looks like one of them currently stepped away or might have ended early. But I'll be sending you guys over to them. Make sure you guys give them some love and support and lurk for them. I would really, really appreciate it. They are a really good friend of mine. Lane is a ratacular person. I don't know. I don't think I know them. They're very sweet. They're very sweet. They're doing Spooktober this month. So for the whole month of October, they are playing horror games. So if you guys are interested in seeing all of that, make sure you check them out. But once again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really do appreciate it. I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, hope you have a good Tuesday. Hope you have a good Wednesday. And I hope to see you guys another time. Otherwise, everyone have a good night. Sleep well. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Good night, good night.
Chica no conozco